Go.
And we're rolling.
Hey, everybody. Here we are. It's Tuesday. Hope you're all doing great out there. I'm sure you are. It's such a beautiful day outside. Finally, the sun's shining. We've had the weirdest weather here in LA. Usually it's endless summer here, but lately there's been a lot of rain. But today it's a beautiful sunny day, and we're here feeling beautiful and sunny as well. I'm here with Dylan Sky. Hi, Dylan.
Hey, good morning, Lee. How are you today?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Oh, great day. Feeling really good.
Yeah. Cool. You're settling into your new place, huh?
Yep. Just moved.
Very good.
It's great.
I thought today, I was listening to music this morning. I ran across some songs. I listen to new releases every week. That's what I do. I go in new releases, and I just really listen to whatever. I listen to, 5 seconds, 10 seconds of a song, whatever. I jump around, just listen to stuff and try to find stuff I like. I found a few things today that were pretty interesting. A few things that are sort of funny, I'll mention it. We don't play it because we don't want some kind of copyright violation, but you might want to check out some of these tunes if you like that kind of stuff. I lean towards like R&B, sort of hip-hop-ish kind of. The beats catch my ear, and I go with that. I'm sort of beat oriented. I like to count to four. That's a little inside joke here, counting to four. It's a little insult for people that can't count to four. What did I hear today? Oh, what's his name? French Montana has a new album.
I know French Montana.
But I know everybody knows he has a new album that's into that, so that's not news. But there was a couple of songs that I kind of liked. One is called "Where They At."
Okay.
Where They At. The album's called Mac and Cheese 5. Anyway,
cool.
I like that song, "Where They At." And then there's a song called "Goals" that is kind of cool too. It has some kind of nice groove,
Okay.
But a lot of the songs were kind of sappy, I have to admit. But after all, that's how it goes. Anyway, those are the two songs I like. You know how it can be kind of corny, all this stuff. But anyway, I like pop music. I like hip-hop. I like R&B.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, absolutely. I like the kind of grooves, when it's grooving, I kind of like it. Usher has a new album.
That's right.
Usher.
Yeah.
Now, I was thinking this is going to be a pathetic album. Is he going to come out with a walker and fucking wiggler? But you know what? I kind of liked his album, even though, man, he got sappy a few times. But he's an R&B singer, so he has a right to be sappy.
Right.
But,
Yeah.
Nothing sappier than good R&B, that's for sure. Anyway, Usher was sappy part of the time, I have to admit it. But he did groove me out. He's had a song called "Coming Home" that I kind of liked.
Okay, Coming Home.
Some of the other songs I kind of like. I'd start out kind of liking them. They'd kind of set a nice groove, and I'd be go, okay, and then he'd start saying some sappy shit, and I'd go, oh, I can't deal with this. I'd move on.
Right.
Anyway, I liked Usher. Also, the other thing I noticed, there was an air of desperation about his voice and his singing.
Oh, really?
He's really pushing hard. I feel like that's kind of cool. I like that. I like when people are desperate, And he has an air of desperation in his voice a few times, and I kind of like that because you can feel he's trying hard.
Yeah.
Like this is his last chance, you know what I mean? Usher, here comes this album. He hasn't been around in a long time making albums.
Yeah.
He's really trying hard, and you can hear he's trying hard. And that's cool because it's hard to try hard,
Sure, yeah, that's great to hear that in the music.
And Usher's been around a while. He makes
right.
my ass feel young. Anyway, no, I like Usher. I like his music too sometimes when he's not being sappy. But, sappy comes with the territory, I guess. There's this guy on the French Montana album. His name is Westside Gunn.
Westside Gunn, okay.
I like his voice. So I went and looked up his album, and I'm listening to his album now and trying to. Anyway, I like his voice. Just so you know how voices are.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Voices are so weird. There's not, when you hear a voice, you either like it or you don't, Like I've had people come up to me and say, I fucking hate your voice. Every time I hear your voice, I fucking hate it. I've had people tell me that right up in your face, tell you that, because that's how you affect them, And I've been hearing that since I was a teenager, Like the first time I tried to sing, I came off the stage, somebody came right up to me and told me they hated my voice and they punched me, Like I thought, oh, wow, man, I guess he really didn't like it. Anyway, so... how that's how voices are. I'm the same way, man. Sometimes I hear somebody's voice and I go, oh, fuck, give me a break, Right. And then another time I'll hear somebody's voice and I'll just hear a little taste of it and I go, oh, fuck, that's so cool. It's just something about the timbre of their voice and the way it affects you. And I know every person's different. But anyway, today I heard this guy, Westside Gunn.
Cool.
I know he's been around for a while. I'm probably late to the party here, but... yeah, I like the sound of his voice, man. I don't know exactly what he has to say yet because I haven't listened to all his shit. Sure. But sometimes it doesn't matter to me what people have to say as long as they aren't too sappy.
Right.
But I mean, sometimes people say shit and it feels like they're posing, but I still like their voice,
Sure.
Like sometimes people can do some corny ass shit, but you still like their voice and you still like their basic groove. So you give them a break in your heart, like because there's something about them you like,
Sure.
So I hope Westside Gunn doesn't gross me out because I'm going to listen to his shit because I like his voice. There was another guy. What was his name? I'm trying to see his name. I wrote it down here. Jeremih. How do you fucking say that? Jeremih. You have any idea?
Is that Jeremiah, perhaps?
No, it doesn't have an A on the end. Jeremy.
Jeremy.
Jeremy. Duh. Why don't I try to be fucking read with phonetics or something? Anyway, his voice sounds surprising. It's funny, I found him today, heard his voice. His voice sounded very much like Westside Gunn.
Oh,
In
really?
fact, you could hear them both and think it's the same person.
Wow.
And so it's so unusual that I heard these two guys on the same day, and they had a similar voice. But they're both on French Montana's album, so he must have liked their voices as well.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
Anyway, thank you, French Montana.
And those guys were singers, right? They sang the hooks.
Westside Gunn, they were
Westside
like
Gunn.
guest artists on a song, I guess that's what you call it.
That's pretty cool. And then it leads you to go and look further into that artist. That's pretty cool how that happens.
So then I was cruising along in, new releases today, and I came across something that's really outside. Every now and then you hear something that is so crude and primitive and just like, but yet good, and like you say, wow, is this even possible? It's so lo-fi and so low-tech, but somehow it's so real. And so that's what I found. This guy named Liam, Liam Bailey, Liam Bailey, and his album is called Zero Grace.
Okay.
And it's fucking crude and ugly and, corny and lo-fi and sort of lame, but it fucking works,
Cool. Yeah,
and the guy is real, whoever the fuck he is. He's real. Anyway, the album's real, the guy's real. It's some weird shit. Liam Bailey, I would suggest people listen to that. Yeah, Liam Bailey. I think you'll like that. Here we are, Music Day. I got up today for a couple of hours. I got up really early this morning and listened to new releases for a few hours because I haven't been doing it enough lately since we were making our film. I kind of didn't do it as much as I should, but now I'm back on track and I'm listening, and I'm always find something, and I'm always surprised by some artists. I have no idea who they are, and I hear them. There's a few people over the last few years I've found in new releases, and I tell some of my friends, they go, oh yeah, they already knew about them. But you know how it is when you find something and you've never heard it before and you like it, fuck, nothing's better than that, right?
Oh yeah, that's exciting.
Yeah, I mean, that's what it's all about. Tuesday, man. Here we are, Tuesday. Fucking meter people. We can't park on this side of the street today because they're on their job, man. They come and zap us. So
Right.
it's like the street has a life of its own out here. So, and we're inside here, and we don't have a life. There you are. The street has a life of its own. We're in here. We don't have a life. You're there. I don't know about your life. Are you having a good time today? How long have we been doing this podcast? Do you have any idea?
Right now, we're 10 minutes into it.
10 minutes. Maybe this is going to be one of those short podcasts because it's such a nice day out. I want to ride around on my bike and
That sounds fun. Yeah.
and do stuff. And we have some meetings about upcoming podcasts. I think Thursday we're going to have a good show, but I say that every week. I say, stay tuned for Thursday. But I think this Thursday it's actually going to happen.
Cool. All right.
I won't say any more.
Well, we look forward to Thursday nonetheless, regardless.
Do you guys want me to recommend a movie to you? Well, this is a whole story would go with this movie. Maybe I'll save this for another time.
Okay.
Today feels like a music day.
Sure, yeah.
Liam Bailey. Oh, skip the last 3 songs on Liam Bailey's opus. They're not worth. They're a waste of time, in my opinion. I didn't get them. You know, it's like seemed like filler songs or something. The last 3 songs, I would pass on those.
Okay.
Man, if I like something a little bit, I listen to every song, you know, to make sure that not missing something I might like.
Sure, that's cool. Absolutely.
This is disgustingly lo-fi and cruddy sounding, but it's fucking real. In fact, it's shockingly real. And this guy's real.
Cool, yeah. I'll check him out.
Liam Bailey. Sounds like a fucking drink or something.
Right.
Give me a glass of Liam Bailey.
Liam Bailey, right?
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah. They should make. I often thought, you know, that they should make after your second drink in a bar, any other drink, you have to do a line of Coke.
Okay.
That way you're not too drunk to fucking drive or something. You know, people do drink too much and they can't drive right. But if they did a couple of lines of Coke, they'd drive perfect.
Clears
No,
the
it's the
mind.
truth. They could drink a little more and drive. So I think it's a safety. It would make everybody safer if they made that a law. You know, after your second drink, the bar, you have to do a line to get a third drink. And you got to do another line to get a fourth drink.
Okay, that's good. It's
For
for the betterment of society.
Yeah. How you like that for an idea, everybody? It's very progressive, right?
Yeah.
It's a progressive idea.
Yeah.
I don't always feel like a progressive naturally, but today I feel progressive. So I think on drink 3 you should have a line of Coke. I should shut my mouth because we have a liquor license. I could get in some trouble for even suggesting this shit. You know. Anyway, it's not my liquor license, so I'm not worried. Yeah, that's a good idea. Think about it for a second. I mean, I'm not joking. I think that would be really smart because I see some people, they drink too much and then they go out and get right in their car and they drive away. And they, like this one guy says, "Hey man, you're not going to drive like that, are you?" And he goes, "I'm too fucking drunk to walk." That's what he tells me. The guy tells me, "I'm too drunk to walk," you know.
Shit.
So he's got to drive. And I say, "Well, no, this dude needs a fucking couple of snorts of Coke. Don't you all agree?"
Right.
He's going to drive no matter what you do. There's nothing you can do to stop this guy from driving. You could hold him down or some shit, but give him a couple of lines of Coke and wish him the best. You know, I think he'll make it home. Without the Coke, he might not make it home. It's a danger to society letting people drink without doing lines. It should be like fucking mandatory, you know?
Right.
Yeah. I wonder if they do Coke on submarines. That'd be some weird shit, or speed, or fentanyl. There's a fentanyl sub off the coast.
Fentanyl.
Yeah. Submarines. I read that all these the containers that fall off the ship when the seas get too bad, all the containers above the deck line, they pull the string and they all fall in the ocean. And I read that there's thousands of containers floating around in the ocean, and they don't sink to the bottom. They float just a few feet below the surface.
Really? Wow.
And they're like dangerous shit, and they're out there everywhere floating around, you know.
Jeez. That's strange that it doesn't sink to the ocean floor. That's bizarre,
some of them don't sink. They float.
Yeah.
And they float. You can't see them because they're just under the surface.
Yeah.
Maybe the Titanic hit a shipping container, not an iceberg. Yeah. Fucking Titanic. We found the real truth. We went down there, and we saw there was a shipping container in the front of the Titanic. Did you guys see that documentary? Or was it in my mind only? I don't want to hear the truth. Lie to me. Okay, everybody. This is digressing into some place we don't want to go. So, the guy Westside Gunn, the guys whose voice I like, he's got a couple of songs I like, because I went naturally and listened to some of his shit. I haven't listened to all of it yet, but I've listened to enough. Okay. And there's one song called Rey Mysterio.
Oh, yeah, like the wrestler. Yeah.
Is that a wrestler?
Yeah, Rey Mysterio.
He's a wrestler?
Pretty sure, like an old school.
This guy named a song after him?
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah.
Oh. Wow.
Pretty cool.
Westside Gunn. Then he's got a thing. It's not spelt this way, but it says fucking get high. But, a couple of little symbols between the F and the K. But you know what it means.
Yeah.
And then he's got another song called Judas. That was good too. I didn't really listen to the words completely, but me, I like the way it sounds. Anyway, I like this guy's voice. Rey Mysterio, who turns out to be a wrestler.
Yep.
I never even heard that name before. And fucking get high. This guy, he knows what to sing about. And Judas.
Great.
Judas, the fucking devil. Every time we turn around, there's the devil. Yeah. Okay. So.
Great. We'll have to check that out. That sounds pretty cool.
Yeah. That's enough for today, right?
Sure. That's a great episode today. We're at 17 minutes now.
Yeah, and people, believe me, you're going to listen to all this music. You're going to say, this is pretty cool. Don't forget to listen to the desperation in Usher's voice. I'll talk to you all later. 3, 2, 1. Poof.